right, let's check in with James, who's sweating it out at Olympic Training Centre this morning. BMX, diving, the whole lot, JT. You've got it all covered.
That's right, Barrett's. More sport, but this time, extreme sport. How cool is this? For the first time ever in Australia, we've got an Olympic standard BMX track. This stuff is so cool. It just literally opened yesterday. The first time anyone had a ride on this track was yesterday, and they are already demolishing it. It is such an exciting sport. These are the junior Queensland State side. These are girls, and they're about to set off again. Come on! Here we go. This is the 5-metre start jump. Very cool stuff. And on the other side is the 8-metre one. We'll have a look at that after the forecast. This is the 8-metre start hill. Now, these guys will reach speeds of up to 60 kilometres an hour when they hit this first jump. Have a look at this. Whoa! So cool. Olympic standard BMX supercross track here at the Sleemans Centre in Brisbane. Last Olympics was the first time this was Olympic sport, so this track here is going to stand Australia in really good stead for London and from then on. This is so cool. One to go. Here we go. Yeah. Very, very cool. And we've in fact got one rider who was at the Olympics in Beijing. His name is Kamikaze. We're going to meet him later on.
We love him.
We remember Kamikaze.
Yeah, very cool. Name officially changed now, and he's coming down a little bit later. But in half an hour, we're going to head inside because we've got the massive 10-metre diving board and how they train for that before they get in the water.
Great, James. Good to catch up with Kamikaze. He was Tom Williams' good mate during the Olympics.
That's right.
Yep.
We remember. Of course, this was Tom Williams' domain during the Olympics, yeah.
All right, mate.
See you in half an hour. Thanks, JT.
Joke of the day. James has today's weather and he's got his shirt back on.
Oh. Yeah, I do. Hey, I want to say there is great television on at the moment, and I'm particularly excited about Wild Boys. That's a new one that's coming to 7 a little bit later. Yeah, that's right, and a bunch of great stars. Not such great form on my dive before. I want to say a big thank you to Chantel Newbury and one of the stars of the future, Madeline Wu, Melissa Wu's sister, for giving me a few little pointers on how to dive off a 10-metre diving board. I was terrified, but I've got to say, it actually didn't hurt at all. Putting that down to the fantastic tuition. Now, moving on back outside and the Supercross track, one team, one dream, and one name. Olympic semi-finalist Kamikaze!
Mel.
Mate, it's great to have you because you've hung up the boots now, but still flying the flag for Australian Supercross.
Yep.
How excited are you about this new track?
I'm over the moon. You know, having been retired and seeing where their sport is coming, the younger riders now have an opportunity to become Olympians themselves.
Now, I know you spent a little bit of time with Kosh at the Olympics. How much of an improvement is this track going to make for the stars of the future?
Well, the younger kids, it's just the key for them to open the door to what's possible for them. It's such an unbelievable event that's happening for them.
Yeah, absolutely, and it looks like we've got some fantastic stars here in the Queensland State side.
Yep.
Any stars of the future that we should particularly mention right now?
Well, there's a few in there. Frieswick's one of them, but in the next 2 years they'll be coming straight to the top, and you know they'll be there.
Okay, all right. Well, let's have a look at the forecast, and then I've got a couple of other questions for you. Now, Kamikaze, I said one team, one dream, one name before, but how many collarbones are you up to now?
Well, it's 4 on the left and 5 on the right. They're still holding together, so fingers crossed.
Okay, so obviously some things can come unstuck in this sport, but for people wanting to get into it, what's a good way to start? You have to go to your local BMX track and start from there, but all the protective gear, you know, there's no sacrifices there. All right, now the name, Kamikaze, that's a legit name. You've showed me your licence.
Yep.
What's it like trying to get into the United States of America with a passport that just says Kamikaze?
Oh, it's no joke, mate. They really sort you out, so it's one of them things you don't joke about.
All right, and just quickly, doing good things for good causes, the goatee, when's it going?
We're going to shave for a cure. We're going to find a worthy donation, and then we're going to go for it.
Fantastic, mate. Thanks for coming out this morning. And this is a very exciting track. I'll tell you what, the Queensland State team are so excited this morning about getting to ride on this for the first time. Mate, thank you. We'll see you in half an hour, guys.
That is great. All right, and if anyone writes in wanting to sponsor Kamikaze there in the shave, we'll pass it on. It's
JT who says, let's see more of James Tobin with his shirt off. For PHWO.
Oh, that's very kind.
You've got some fans there,
very
JT.
Kind, thank you. I don't know if it's a good idea from the 8-metre start hill at the Supercross track, brand spanking new in Brisbane. This is very exciting. I'm joined by some of the brave and gutsy fellas in the Queensland State team. Fellas, before I have a crack, why don't you show us how it's done? Take it away. Very exciting bit of infrastructure for Queensland. Wow.
Be proud of that.
This is an Olympic standard Supercross track. And after the weather, I will have a crack. Wish me luck. Let's have a look at the forecast. 9. A little nervous stutter. Look, I've done this before and we've done the old switcheroo when someone else actually did it. This time I'm going to have a legitimate go. We've done the diving board, the 10-metre diving board. This is an 8-metre high start.
Go, JT.
You reach 60 kilometres an hour by the end. Whoa!
Go, stop.
Wow. I looked at the end of my life right down the barrel there. That was a little bit nervous. How'd I go, guys? Finish with a 6 skin.
Yeah. Oh, look at that in 2012.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Hey, I want to say a big thank you for having me for the last few weeks while Grant's been on paternity leave. He's going to join the team back on Monday. So thank you for having me for the last 4 weeks. It has been very fun. I've seen some beautiful parts of Australia.
And you've dressed up in
but
lots
I'll
of
see you
different
during
things.
the week. I have. Yeah, we've done a lot of fancy dress. And hey, look, if I don't see you beforehand, I'll see you on Wednesday at the Men's Health Awards because I'm going to be emceeing that award, the one that Craig James is in, along with 5 other guys. Beauty. We should give the other 5 guys a mention as well.
No,
but that's being awarded on Wednesday, so I'll see you there.
James, we've loved having you.
There he is, Craig James.
Thank you,
sure he's
thank you guys.
See ya.